Hey, how are you? Alright, this video is going to be what's it been like living in Vietnam through the entire pandemic. You will be surprised, as it's been pretty good. Pretty good. There's been almost no issues whatsoever. I've never felt locked down or oppressed or I can't breathe or any of this nonsense you hear in America. So instead of looking at like my ugly face, let's look at the beautiful Nguyen Hue walking street. So let's flip this sucker around. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's been not a problem. You know, we're having a flare up again now. The video before this, I cover that. That'll come out before this. This will come out after that. We have about 18 videos in the pipeline now. So I've gotten in such a fluidity of filming videos that it's becoming like second nature to me, essentially. So yeah, life has been really good during the lockdown. You know, when it first flared up in like March, we had a lockdown for about 2 months, but it wasn't like an overly aggressive lockdown. And we were already a mask culture here. People were already always wear a mask on their motorbikes here, so it wasn't that hard for us to transition into wearing masks. And our government didn't play like America's government and flip-flopping between mask, no mask. Immediately they said wear a mask, and everybody here was like, okay, let's wear a mask. So I mean, we wore the masks, we stayed inside for the most part. We ordered our groceries online. You know, we stocked up for what could have been a long run. We didn't complain. We just did what we were told, and because of that, we really only had a 2-month lockdown, and then another flare-up like 6-7 months later, to where we were locked down for like 3 weeks. And again, it was a soft lockdown. You could still go out and do things. You know, if they told us not to gather in a crowd of more than 2 or 3, guess what? We didn't gather in a crowd of more than 2 or 3. So, yeah, I mean, it's been, I would say Vietnam is one of the best places you could be for this pandemic. That's why you see a lot of like, you know, live streamers and YouTubers that got stuck here after March that are happily saying that they're glad to be here because freedom hasn't been too clamped down. You know, everyone thinks that Vietnam's this crazy like C-word country like China, and they couldn't be more wrong. The differences are drastically different. You know, Vietnam doesn't have a great firewall. They don't monitor your shit. The only way you get in trouble is if you go on social media like straight bad-mouthing the government, and that's really it. And that's even just a fine. Unless you like plan a coup to take over the government, you know, you're okay. You can kind of talk a little bad about it if you're a citizen here, but they frown upon that. But I mean, for the most part, it's nothing like how China is. I've had some comments lately of where like people are kind of comparing it to China. Yeah, there's similarities, but you don't feel that you're in a C-word country here. There's no crazy police state going on. There's no monitored internet. There's no blocking of Facebook and YouTube. There's none of that here. You live your life as you want to live your life here. You follow a few rules and you're good to go. I've been very happy through this entire lockdown process here. And you know, we might go into a lockdown again. Who knows? They've got 4 new communal cases from a flight attendant that was very irresponsible and didn't do his self-quarantine at home, which is a shame. But, you know, you can't win them all. Vietnam's already being extremely proactive on getting on that and monitoring it and quarantining and shutting things down in those areas as should be and need be. So for the most part, I have nothing but positive experience through the whole thing. I've never felt oppressed, or I've never needed to say I can't breathe because I have to wear a mask. Yes, I don't have a mask on here because we're in Nguyen Hue walking street and I'm not in close contact with anyone, so there's no need for me to have a mask on. Now, the second I would step off the street, I would have a mask on, and I wear a mask everywhere I walk. I wear a mask anytime I'm inside. I wear a mask anytime I'm in an apartment building. I wear a mask everywhere else, no problem. And trust me, you can wear a mask and run. Like, I wear a mask when I run because Vin Holmes is pretty serious about the mask thing. So, yeah, I wear a mask for a 3.5 mile run every day in 90-degree heat and probably 80-90 degree humidity with 0 issues. So. And anyone that thinks this is a hoax or fake, or you're just, yeah, I don't know. I don't have words for how ridiculous that is. But like I said, you know, this guy's using his gimbal to the fullest over here. I don't feel any kind of negative way about being through the lockdown here. In fact, I wouldn't want to be in any other country for this. It seems like other good countries that did a good job are Korea and Japan, from what I see, and yeah, they seem to be pretty free and open again and doing their thing again, because you had a large collection of people say, okay, we're gonna do what you tell us, let's do it. Oh, he's recording weak skateboard tricks. I don't think that's gonna go over well. Like I keep saying though, it's been no biggie. He's pretty good with the gimbal. What's he got? Looks like a crane, like the bigger crane, most likely. He's got like some kind of wide angle adapter, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a crane. The big crane, that's for bigger cameras. Mirrorless, actual big DSLR. Got some fast walkers here. So for the most part, I wouldn't want to be in any other place than Vietnam through all this. And if we have another problem, it might be like another lockdown, guess what? I'll stay at home. I won't go out. I won't gather in a group of larger than 2. Oh, we got the bubble man. I'll do what they tell me to do because I don't want any more corona here, CCP virus. I just want it to be all good. So I'm fine with that. If you tell me, hey, don't go to Winway Walking Street for a couple of weeks, okay, I won't. And if I can't make content outside, I'll make content inside. Why do I have to always not follow the rules? And like, there's a lot of vloggers that are still like traveling worldwide, and like big vloggers, and it makes it's so ignorant in my opinion. It sets a bad example for the viewers, and it pushes that narrative that like this isn't that big of a deal, and it only kills old people. And you know what? Okay, it only kills old people, but guess what? I don't want my grandma to die. I don't want, if I had a grandpa to die, I still don't want those old people to die. I want them to live their life still. So saying that crazy statistic is insane to me. That's still a person dead that could have lived 5 to 10 more years happily. Not all old people are unhappy. Not all old people live a terrible life. It's insane to me. So in short, and it's been great here. I've had the best you could make out of being in a pandemic. I mean, it sucks. People are dying, and I don't wish anybody died from this. And I wish this could just go away. I wish there was like this vaccine that came out like tomorrow, and you can administer it to. No, come in. He's trying to offer me an apartment. You look like Mastery. I'm never gonna stay in a Mastery. Yamaha R15. So yeah, that's the video, guys. I thought I'd just kind of throw that out there. Who knows if this will make it to YouTube. I think it's pretty good content. I'm sure people kind of wonder how it has been going through like the pandemic, the CCP virus in Vietnam. So I figured I would just shoot a video on that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the new subscribers, all the new comments, all the new likes. Have a good day. See you on the next one, and peace out.